Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. My name is Melanie Josephine. I am an author and I am a life coach, and today I am talking about what not to say in an argument. Actually, this is the second time that I filmed this video, although the last time was a couple of weeks ago, and then for some reason I felt like I think I need to delete it. So I don't really know what it was about, but I just didn't feel it. But I still put it down in my notes, and I feel that I need to record it again. So obviously there are a lot of things that you might not want to say in an argument, especially offensive things that you might regret. You might want to just cool off before you have a conversation. But the one thing that I want to talk about today that is really not a good thing to say in an argument with your boyfriend or with your girlfriend is maybe we should break up, or if you do such and such, we should probably break up. And maybe you're saying, well, yeah, but what if that is what I'm thinking? Well, before you say it, even if this is what you are thinking, you should really, first of all, you should really calm down before you have this conversation. And then think about, is this really what I mean? Is this really what I want to bring across? Or do I want to have this conversation to resolve things because I actually really like this person and I would really like to work things out with this person? So if you're the person speaking about a breakup, it is almost like a bad seed planted. And why am I saying that? I'm saying that because the person who's receiving this message is put into a state of fear. I mean, that is if they don't want to lose you, and if they're in love with you, or if they really like you, then they're going to feel really uncomfortable, and they're going to feel like you're watching them now and looking for all the things that are wrong. And yeah, they are going to think that eventually you're going to break up with them because you mentioned it in the first place. So if you have mentioned it and that's really not what you wanted to bring across because you like this person, what you can do is you can have a conversation with them, apologize and say, this is why I didn't mean it. I really want to be with you and I really want to put this behind us. I want to move on. And the reason I'm saying that if you have said it, you should bring it up again and apologize and say that's not what you mean, is because even if you think you've moved on, and even if you think your partner's not thinking about it, there's a good chance that he or she is, or even if they're not consciously thinking about it, that it's in their subconscious mind and that is kind of still with them in a negative way. So if you don't want to plant this negative seed in your relationship, and if you want to try to work through difficult times together, then this is not the sentence that you should jump to, because it is only causing the other person to feel fear and to feel uncomfortable and to not feel safe in the relationship. And you really should think about that and take that to heart, that how would you want to feel in your relationship? And I think we can probably all agree that we want to feel safe in our relationships. We don't want to feel like on the edge and feel like this person could break up with me at any minute. And now I would like to talk a little bit about if you are at the receiving end of this message. So if your boyfriend or your girlfriend got really upset and said to you, you know what, we should probably maybe just break up. Maybe not like that. But if they have said, I don't know how to deal with it, maybe we should break up. but you look at the big picture and you know this is not actually what they meant. If that is the case, I mean, you really need to go into your heart and speak to them and see what the situation really is. But I'm just saying, if they said these words in the midst of overwhelm because they didn't know what else to say or how to deal with the situation, but you know deep down they're a good person and you want to be with them and this relationship means a lot to you, what you can do when you're at the receiving end is, first of all, try to not go into the state that I described before, not go into fear and overwhelm and all the things that your partner is feeling if you can. Obviously, it's easier said than done. It's something we can all practice, to not completely step into these feelings when somebody's trying to rush them over us. But that definitely takes practice. But I just want to give you this advice. Try to not step into these feelings. Don't take them on. And then when they've calmed down, have another conversation with them. Probably don't have a conversation with them in that moment of time because it's not a good time, obviously. But have a conversation with them and speak about the big picture. Say, look, what were you feeling when you said those things? Or how did you even come to the point to saying those things? What brought you there? And really try to have an understanding for your partner and your partner's situation and take it from there. Because if you do that, if you just acknowledge that you both love each other, you care about each other, you see the big picture and not just the small picture, not just the one sentence that somebody said to you, then you can really move forward with your relationship, which is special to you and your partner, and you start to overcome the first hurdle, and that's a good step for overcoming the second hurdle and for both of you to feel more safe and secure in this relationship. And also, you don't know what experiences your partner has that maybe came up for him or her that brought her to say these words. We all have these past experiences, these past hurts, and ideally we shouldn't let them influence our decisions, our behavior, but sometimes they do, because we're human beings and we all come with faults in a way, where we all come with our own little imperfections. But love, true love, is also about loving your partner with their imperfections. And I think I'm coming to the end note. Just keep these things in mind. Be humble with yourself, be humble with your partner. I hope that helped, and I am so excited for the next video, and I'm wishing you a lovely, lovely day.